Lighting here is terrible. Well, I gotta keep it down, you guys, because I'm at work. I'm supposed to be working. But I wanted to do a quick video because I noticed that a lot of my YouTubers, I have a lot of young YouTubers, and I feel like this video is really important. I guess I feel like it's an important message to send out to the young YouTubers. um, I guess especially because I'm a mother, and at the same time, I did grow up with, I guess, parents that neglected me in a way, and parents that weren't really parents. So I know what it's like to, I guess, because I can affiliate with most of you guys. Yes, I'm getting old and all of that, but I feel like I have such a young heart and soul that I feel like I'm really like 18, even though I don't act it all the time. Um, but this video is really important because I don't think a lot of the youth realizes how important it is to value your parents. And at the same time, I know what it's like to want something, to expect something from your parents and not get it. Um, the reason why I'm saying that is because, like I said, I have kids myself. And I don't think you guys realize the hard work that your parents have to do just to make sure that you guys, are healthy and have a successful life. I know what it's like to be a rebellious teen, to be like, oh my God, my parents don't get me. My parents don't do nothing for me. My parents, I get it. I've been there, done that. And especially the strict parents. That's also something that I know I had to go through because my mom didn't even let me go to the damn corner store without her hawking me, like watching my every move. And I know what it's like to be a rebellious teen and feel like your parents are just against you and your parents don't want you to do nothing. But it's important to realize that most of the choices that your parents make for you, at least most parents, it's for your own benefit. If your parents don't want you to chill with certain people, it's because us as parents, right off the bat, we have that, how do you call it, like that sixth sense where we know that when somebody's up to no good or a bad influence. So don't take that as a rebellious thing, like, oh, you just don't want me to have friends, blah blah blah. It's not really something to be rebellious about because they don't do it to cut you off from the world or anything like that. They do it for your own good. And especially you teens that all you care about is clothing, looking fly, having the best outfits, having the best shoes, um, Jordans, having your nails done. Like, you guys, I get it because it's such a competition to look the flyest and all of that, but it's really, if your parents really teach you about value, about what's really important in life, you will realize that that's the least thing that you should be concerned about. And the reason why I say that too is because, like, you know, the other day a friend of mine was telling me how her daughter, she's maybe like 11, and she's really spoiled, and and she's like, oh, I just don't know what to do because she wants this and she wants that. And I'm like, well, is she doing good in school? She's like, she's okay. And I'm like, then why are you spoiling her? Like, you know, I feel as a parent that if you want something out of life, you got to get it yourself and you got to be rewarded for things you deserve being rewarded for. But what I don't think that kids realize is, like, for example, You want the new Jordans. Let's just put it like this. You want the new Jordans. And most of these Jordans nowadays, they cost like a hundred and something dollars. But I don't think that kids realize that the normal base pay for a parent that's working full time nowadays is probably ranging from like 15 to $30. That's the normal base pay. So if you think about it, a pair of Jordans that costs a hundred and maybe sometimes even $100 to $200 that you really really want costs you, it costs your parent a full day's worth of work. You know what I mean? Like, just think about that. A full day's worth of work. It's costing your parents that had to know, who knows what they had to do. Because there's a lot of parents that, yeah, they might work a corporate job, but then there's also parents that work at a factory and work here and work there and work like jobs where they gotta bust their butt. So you're here wanting your parent to spend all this money on your clothes and on this and on that just so you can look good and impress who? Like, you are in high school. You're supposed to be focused on high school, on in a career, not impressing boys and girls. Because listen, you will waste a lot of time trying to impress the wrong people. So when you really get down to it, I really, really hope that you start considering your parents and the hard work that they do just to make sure that you make it day by day. That's all I'm asking is for you guys to actually think about stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, it literally costs your parents mad money, mad labor, mad hard work just to make sure that you are looking decent, presentable to school. So the next time that you want to be a spoiled brat and ask your parents for whatever the case might be, listen, I'm sure your parents at the end of the day might not, it might not bother them just because I'm sure they know what it's like to be a teenager. But next time, like, do something for it. You know what I mean? Help your parents out. Do your own laundry, clean your own room, offer to do the dishes. I think that little gestures like that will make a huge difference. And I'm sure that if you do want the freaking Jordans or whatever the case might be, they might be more considerate and not feel as bad because they're like, well, they help me out all the time. You know, it's like you need to learn how to be more appreciative of your parents. And another reason why I say that is because most people don't have parents. I can tell you for a fact that I was raised, but basically without parents because both of my parents basically betrayed me. So I didn't see them as parents. Um, but you know what I mean? There's a lot of kids that do have parents that are just simply just trying to do what's best for them. And they're so ungrateful. Like, it drives me nuts seeing how many ungrateful kids there are these days. Like, I wish that I could freaking jalalo por la oreja and be like, yo, like, snap out of it. Show some appreciation for your parents' hard work. Anyways, that was a little rant that I had. You know, and do good in school, man. You guys don't understand how important school is. Shoot, me being an adult now, I've had to pay so much for all the stupid choices that I made. And some of you have parents that actually want you to do good in school, and you guys don't pay attention to them because you're like, oh, whatever, whatever. Trust me, I wish I had parents that made me focus in school. Back then I was just worried about bullshit, just being the funny girl, the clown. And instead of focusing in school, I slacked. I wasn't the best during high school. And I didn't have parents that pushed me. So in my train of thought, I was just like, oh, school's whatever, because my parents didn't teach me how important school was because they didn't go to school. So now as an adult, I'm paying for it because I didn't really care about high school and I didn't really care about. I wanted to go to college for myself, but I ended up dropping out of college because I'm like, oh, it's not that serious. I'll just work. I'm paying for it. I'm paying for it. Yes, I do have a good job now, but I am gonna be 29 years old and I should have accomplished so much more. I mean, it's never too late at the end of the day, but I just would suggest for you guys to start making smarter decisions and realize what's important and start appreciating your parents a little bit more because at the end of the day, they only want what's best for you and they know who you surround yourself with. So, build a friendship with your parents. It'll go a lot more smoother, trust me. Anyways, I'm done with my rant. I hope you guys have an amazing day.